Let's go. What a result for Celtic. Welcome back, your one Canadian Celtic boy. Boom, 2-2 tie with Bologna away in Italy. Massive result where we played 60 minutes or so with 10 men because Rio Hatati got a double yellow red off the field. But what a game. So happy that we could get a result there. It would have been such a shame if we didn't get a point out of that. I mean, when you go up 2 goals, you kind of, and you're down to 10 men, you know that they're going to come back strong, and you know that I was ready to take a tie. I wanted the win, obviously, but when it went 2-1 pretty early on, I was like, oh God, this is going to be intense because they were just all over us in that second half. It's a shame we got Rio sent off because I thought in the first half we played really well. Got that kind of cheeky, easy wee goal at the beginning. We were putting on great pressure. Dies into Rio. Goalie gives it away. Beautiful little tap in, easy peasy, 1-0. And then you go down to 10 men, and I thought we were playing really good. Trusty, amazing. Scales, Tierney, playing really well. When it went down to 10 men, it was only 1-0. I was like, oh, here we go. Like, god damn it, at that point you just want to get to the half, and sure enough, we score off a corner. Trusty, beautiful little flick. Trusty at the back post taps it in off the bar and in, and you're like, oh my god, 2-0. Let's get to the half, let's regroup, and let's finish this thing strong. And it was brilliant. We got to the half, 2 goals up, and then man, that second half, like they just were all over us. We were sitting back. Maybe that's the game plan there. Who knows? I thought all the boys put in so much effort all game. Um, but they were just coming at us in waves and waves. And you just saw the goal coming. When they made it, I was just hoping we could get to like the 75th or the 80th and still be like 2-0. And then if they scored then, like maybe we could hold on for the win. But they got that goal pretty early on, and it was 2-1, I think, with like 30 minutes to go still, kind of thing. And you just knew that you would at that point definitely take a tie. And fair play to them. The second goal, the tying goal, would have liked to seen Schmeichel maybe get a tip over the bar, but it was a strike ripper from the top of the box. Can't really complain. They were just putting on the pressure all half, and then it's 2-2, and you're just wanting to hold on for dear life for like 20 minutes, and it was just pandemonium. I thought the boys put in like a really good effort though. Trusty, great tackles. Scales, really good tackles. Dyson was on a yellow, and it scares you when he goes into tackles because you're just thinking like, Dyson, you can't get a red here, man. We need you, and we can't afford to lose you going forward or anything like that, right? So, but he really sprints into those tackles, and you're just holding your breath that he doesn't get a card. But I thought his effort was good too. Um, I would have liked to seen Bernardo come on a bit earlier, maybe for Engels. I didn't really think Engels was that good today. Kind of looking lost at times. Taneki off at half for Benji Nigrin. I thought that was coming. Taneki kind of didn't do much, looked lost out there for the most part. Um, you know, but no complaints. Everyone put in a massive amount of effort and energy, and it just looks like under Martin O'Neill, we're playing with so much heart. This team hasn't changed. It's the same players, and with the new coaches back in, Martin O'Neill and the boys have just been able to get them going, and it just looks like they're just playing with so much, honestly, just heart and desire, and just really giving it their all. Whereas before it just looked absolute, kamikaze and just lost. We were just lost. But anyways, we don't need to go back there. So yeah, Bernardo on at like the 87th minute. I thought he could have came on a little bit earlier. I don't know what it is about Bernardo getting no starts and no time. Honestly, it'll be interesting to see our lineup against Hearts. I didn't really think Rio was that good. Stupid fouls. Like, I didn't really think that should have been another yellow to send him off for a red. But when you look it back, it's like, why are you even bothering with that guy? He's running to away from our goal at half, and to even get your hands and your feet in there at all and get a potential sending off, it's like, well, I don't even know. And the first one too was brutal. by the sideline. He just comes in and tackles the guy from behind kind of thing. I just thought Rio's attitude could have been a bit better there. I definitely think they got in his head a bit, and that was tough because it's too bad. You got to think if we stayed with 11 men, we probably would have got a win today, or a very good chance we would have. But the draw is amazing. I mean, at the end of the day, we play Utrecht at home next week, and like with a win, we'll go through. So you just look at these next two games against Hearts and then the Europa game. I mean, what massive games. They're both must wins, and it's going to be fun to watch. Oh man, it's going to be really interesting to see if we start the new striker on Sunday against Hearts, or if he comes in as a sub. Hopefully they start him. Why not? Maybe put Dyson on the wing, Yang on the other wing. I'd love to see that. But yeah, my head feels like it's going to explode. I have a massive headache. That game was, you go down to 10 men and then you get to the half. That whole 45 minutes of the second half, we're just holding your breath, just holding on for dear life. But we managed to hold on. Everyone, I thought, put an amazing effort. Just we've really held on. Fair play to Schmeichel. I thought he made some big saves. He had a few big saves. I saw a stat there. I think they had like 30 something shots. I think only 10 were on target. They had like 16 corners or something like that. Just insane. So amazing job by the boys to defend and just get the draw. It would have been a real shame not to get that point. So it's just a massive away point. And you move on to Sunday against Hearts. Austin Trusty, man of the match for sure. Just played amazing, got the goal, tough tackles, defended really well, great clear outs, scales as well. The boys are back. We are so back, ready to go. I am looking forward to this Hearts game on Sunday. I can't wait. Hearts have some injuries right now. We've got a striker in the door, maybe some guys coming back soon. And it just looks like the players are they're back to playing Celtic football under Martin O'Neill, and I think we can get a big win on Sunday. I'm really looking forward to it, and now I can just sit down and relax after that stressful. I mean, we were down for like 60 minutes to 10 men. It was amazing to get that second goal off the corner. Brilliant cross in, flick, and back post to Trusty. Love to see that. I think that's another goal from the last game there. We've got a couple goals from corners now, whereas before we could just never get a goal from a corner. So it was really good to see. And yeah, just great to get the 2-2 tie, and we march on. We march on. Oh, my head, man. You just knew when it was 2-1 and you're down to 10 men, with the amount of pressure they were putting on, you knew that it was probably going to be a tie or a really good chance of that. And you're just hoping not to lose at 3-2. I knew it didn't look like we were going to be able to get the third goal. So you're just praying to God. And we held on. Great job. Absolutely buzzing. Can't wait for the next game against Hearts. Let's go. I'm freaking stoked, man. Sitting at 175 subs right now, trying to get to 200 before the Hearts game on Sunday. So 25 subs away from 200. Thanks to everyone subscribing. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Canadian Celtic Boy. And come on, Celtic. Let's go, boys. Cheers, folks. Massive tie. Well done, Celtic. Yes.